business, but you can't even manage your own paycheck. The first step to building a business isn't branding or websites, is being able to manage your own finances. You can't expect to make 100K a month if you don't even know how to save your own money. That's just not going to happen, which is why step one for me was learning how to budget and save. Before I moved to Malaysia, I knew there was going to be a huge chance I would not be working for a while, so I set up a budget, got my finances on track, and that gave me the freedom to take the risk and move across the world and start working on my business. So if I can do this without a job lined up, trust me, you can do it too. And in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step plan to take control of your finances so you take that big leap, it doesn't bite you in the ass. And before we get into the steps, I want you to actually follow along. Grab a pen, a notebook, and a highlighter. Pause the video if you need to, because if you need to do this with me, and you walk away with a plan for managing your money. Step one is print bank statements and cut your expenses. The first thing you need to do is simple. Pull up your bank statements and print them out. Grab a highlighter and mark everything that isn't a need. That means something that isn't food, rent, bills, or transportation. And everything that gets highlighted is stuff we want to cut out. For me, I realized a lot of my spending was just random. Like food, snacks, like Uber Eats and random subscription were just eating up my paycheck. And at first, it's going to suck. When I first had made my budget, dude, my girl was crashing out, bro. She still wanted to spend money on dumbass shit. And I was like, bro, we want to move to Malaysia. Let's just lock in for a little bit, and then we can go spend money overseas. That's fine. And so for me, that first month, by cutting those expenses or those random ass things I was buying, dude, I saved like $400. And that's money I didn't even realize I was wasting. Step two is building that $1,000 emergency fund. You need a cushion. Dave Ramsey says it, and I agree. Save $1,000 liquid. This is going to be your emergency fund for when life starts to life, bro. And for me, I had to learn this lesson the hard way. So I'm from the Midwest, and it can snow pretty fucking bad. And like last year, dude, my brakes were gone. Dude, my tires were bald as hell. And every day going to work, I was just like, here we go. And there was a day where it snowed really bad the night before, and so there's like a bunch of ice on the ground and shit. And so I was like heading to work in the morning, and dude, I was like sliding around and shit, bro. I had like it was ridiculous. And so I was like, I need to get these brakes done. I need to get my new tires, and I didn't have the monies for it. So I fucking called my mom. And so I did pay her back, but I know that she can't bail me out forever. And so from there, going along with step one, I was like cutting my expenses, no eating out, no spending money on dumbass shit. That money that you spend on that dumbass shit is going to go into the emergency fund so we can use it, right? We can use it when life starts to throw things at us. And when you do have $1,000, don't touch it. Just know that it exists and then delete it from your memory until something happens. All right? So now we go on to step three, which is get real about your debt. This is kind of the fucked up part, your debt. So what we're gonna do here, grab the highlighter and pull up your credit report. You can get one for free at the site called annualcreditreport.com. I'll throw it in the description so you guys can check it out and look through everything. Highlight the names of the business that own your debt, the amount, and the phone number. It's all going to be listed there. And so once you're going through that, you want to look through everything carefully. Before you start calling debt collectors, look through everything carefully and make sure that debt is yours. Because these guys are like scammy, bro. They'll just put whatever, send it to your credit report. Most people don't check, so they can just kind of free ball it, just put on whatever. So make sure you're going through your credit report with a fucking magnifying glass. Go through it and see if it looks off. You dispute it. You say, hey, this isn't correct, whatever. You can look into how to do that. And so even if the debt is yours, you want to negotiate it down. When I had pulled this, I owed someone like $2,000. It was real. It was like a hospital bill or something. It was like $2,000, and I called him up. And I was like, yo, I have like $1,300 right now. I'll give you all $1,300 right now if I can just get this off my credit report for it to be considered paid in full. And they accepted it. A lot of the times they'll accept it or they'll negotiate with you or something like that. And if they don't, or if you don't have the money to pay in full, just get on a payment plan. Anything, something. Start paying it off little by little. It doesn't matter if it's $1, if it's $100 a month. Just do something to start paying it down. And so there are two major strategies for paying it down, which is the snowball and avalanche. I'm not going to go too deep into it in this video, but basically the snowball is when you pay your smallest amount debts first so you can gain momentum. And the avalanche is you pay your high interest debts first so you can save money through the long term. The best one, it doesn't really matter. My advice would just be to start paying off the debt, however that looks. You don't want to get stuck on trying to strategize. Step one is going to be getting that payment plan or whatever it looks like. Start paying it down. It doesn't matter. And you can always adjust your strategy as you go along. You say, oh, I could save some money if I do it like this or whatever. Yeah, sure, adjust. But as long as you're paying it down, that's the part that counts. And so now we move into step 4, which is investing in yourself first. So we're out here, we're budgeting our paychecks, we're saving money, we're paying off our debt. And this is kind of the fun part. We want to start investing. And the most important thing to you is yourself. So you want to start investing money so you can get a better education, get some certificates, or get better skills so you can start earning more money. For me, it was really easy. I come from an IT background. And so for us, if we bought and passed an IT certification, our job would give us a raise and they would pay us back for getting the cert. So that's like a no-brainer. Just get the cert, they pay you more money, boom, that's easy. And you can find something similar if you want to stay in the same career path. Maybe talk to your boss and say, hey, I want to get paid more money. What do I need to do? Or if you're like, hey, I don't want to work here anymore, find a higher paying job. Find a job that you want to do. Like maybe you want to work in tech or something. Find out how to do that just so you can get paid more money. Because sure, like you're going to get what? A 5% raise at your job versus being able to like double or triple your salary just by finding another job, work for different companies or something like that. And it's not just IT. I had a buddy who was selling printers, bro. Selling printers in 2024, bro. It's like a year ago. He's selling printers. It was insane. He just like felt super stuck. And so what he did, he ended up joining this thing called a coding boot camp where you like do like a bunch of like, you learn a bunch of development stuff. I don't know, like software development stuff for like 10 weeks or something like that. I don't know. But basically he did that for like 10 weeks, let's say. And he found a job and he's probably making like $150,000, $200,000 a year or something like that. And so you want to invest in that money. If he had instead like, oh, I'm just going to stay here, get that 5% raise, he wouldn't be making that much money. So that 5% return or 5% raise, just going to do nothing for you. Just find another job. Just make more money. That's what you want to do. Just make more money. And this is the step. Sometimes making more money looks like, oh, I'm going to go start like, this is kind of where you want to start your business. You're like, okay, I want to invest in myself, make more money. I'm going to start my business. Yeah, do that because you're saving money, you're budgeting. And so now, yeah, use your money to make more money. And so step 5 is going to be investing for the long term. This is the Wall Street stuff. This is the index fund. And this is when your money is starting to work for you. And investing can sound kind of intimidating or you might not know about it. But to keep it brief, like it's just you can own a part of a company. And by giving them money, say as a thank you, I guess, they send you a dividend, which is a percentage of the stock that you own. I can do a dive deep into another video and explain that. But yeah, it's basically they give you money called a dividend for investing in them. And so usually people will invest in something called an index fund. That's what I do. I invest in index funds so that the money I'm putting into these companies is very spread out and diversified. So like if like Apple goes down, and Amazon might go up, but it's like it stays pretty consistent, and usually it'll bring you between like let's say like 5 to like 8% year over year. It beats a bank account. So that's one of the reasons why I do it. And so for me, I have a personal goal where I want my dividend payments, my investments to make me $250,000 a year. That's more than enough money for me to travel around, not need to work, not need to have a job, not need to do anything because my investments are paying me, and my family, we would live a pretty good life off of that. And so you can do this calculation where you can figure out how much money you need to get that. So you just do your how much money you want to make per year divided by like 0.07. That's a 7% return. That's what I did. And so I would need like $3.5 million just about to make $250,000 a year. I mean, it sounds like pretty crazy, But the good part is that that's not something you'd build overnight. You just you get your savings account. Like I said, we're on step 5, so you're just throwing money in there, and you're also forgetting about it. You're investing it. You don't need the money right now. It's for your future, your long term, and that's fine. And so the biggest thing is just to leave that there, let that money pay you, let that money work for you, so then that when you're investing like $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, it'll start growing over time because of compound interest. And so it really just starts with having the same habits. Just budget, save, pay off your debt, and invest. That's all you're really doing. And that is really it. If you follow this step-by-step guide, you will have a financial foundation strong, super strong, so that when you start taking risks, start building your business and step forward, it's not going to really matter. It's going to make things easier for you, because once your business is starting to make money, you apply the same thing. Your business is going to have a budget, your business is going to have finances, and you're going to need to manage those. So by starting with your personal finances first, it's going to make having the business stuff so much easier for you. So if you are ready to start, I have a link in my bio for a budget tracker that I use personally, and one that I made for you guys. It's like $1.50 on my store. Check it out, buy it, download it, print it out, and get started today. If you guys did find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. I just started making YouTube videos. It's free, helps me out a ton, and then make sure that you don't miss the video that I post whenever it is. Maybe next week, maybe 5 months from now, I don't know. Subscribe and you'll find out. So thanks guys, let's get after it.